Sip Chandra, Sip Tiruna, Sip Ashok Shotwani, Sip Sagai, Sip Shair Rajesh, Sip Ansul. And I am not able to see the rest of you, but I welcome you to the call. Welcome. Namaskars, and we are starting with a very interesting subject today. The subject of discussion: why do people seek God? Is it less people seek God? We have a slow start today. Huh? Is it why do people seek God? Let me see how many of you like this subject and how many of you would want to participate. We have Tina who is starting. Tina, why do people seek God? Unmute and speak, please. Unmute. You have to unmute. It's not you have to unmute.
It's unmuted.
Yeah, now we can hear you. No, again you're touching it twice. It's no. Good. Now okay. Speak. Please speak.
Sip Guruji.
Sip.
Why do people seek God? People seek God to say, I'm sorry for the sins they have done. Or people may seek God, not realizing they already have sip within them.
No, they already have. If they already have sip, then they will not seek. But if they don't realize, yeah. But if they don't realize, today the question is very simple. Arpan, AV, why do people seek God? What is the reason? You seek God or not?
Yes.
I'm asking you.
Seek God for happiness. Seek God when you have when there is loneliness. You earn to learn and know more about God and to be one with God.
See, now you're telling the right answer.
Seek God.
Now you gave the right answer. So we must have clarity. Why do people? Rather, you should answer the question: why do I seek God? So change the question. Change the question to why do I seek God? Okay. So Ashok Chotwani. So you've given your answer, Tina, right? You've given your answer. Anything more to say? Okay.
No.
I have your answer. Ashok Chotwani.
Yeah, Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
Sir, people are seeking God to fulfill their dreams.
Okay.
They have belief that God will give them whatever they want, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's true. Many people are seeking God because they think God is a dream. God is a governor of dreams. G-O-D. He's a giver of dreams, the granter of dreams. What is G-O-D? The G-O-D is the granter of dreams. He makes dreams come true. Okay, good. So who else would like to speak? We have Girish. Yes, Girish. Why do you seek God?
To fulfill worldly desire or to fulfill spiritual desire. Only to fulfill desire. Either one of the two or both.
Okay.
So God is the one who granter of desires. Huh? He's a giver of desire. He gives us what we desire.
What we ask.
On this journey, we have got Bliss and Ruth Anu. But before I give to Bliss and then to Ruth Anu, in this journey of spirituality, it is very important to understand God, why we pray, how we pray, what we say when we pray, because this topic is very important on this journey of enlightenment. In this journey of enlightenment, if we don't understand these things, then we get caught, we get stuck in the way. So Bliss, you tell me, Bliss, why do people seek God or why do you seek God? Bliss.
Hi, Swam there.
Shivoham.
Swam everyone. I think we all try to seek God because we need the beauty in the world and the beauty inside us and the beauty everywhere you are. And you need God to fulfill, not need to be lead and to believe in something. and to be in the beauty of all.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
You
Why you want
understand?
God? Why you want God for the beauty around? What is God got to do?
Because God is everywhere. SIP
Correct.
is everywhere.
But why are you seeking God? SIP is everywhere that you come. When you know SIP is everywhere, suppose bliss,
Yeah.
you know SIP is inside, SIP everywhere, SIP is me, then will you still seek God? You still want God? Or you don't need God?
Yeah. We need God. We are God.
So why do you seek God? Why?
I'm not able to say in English really right.
Okay,
I
you
want
try.
to say,
You try to translate one
oh,
more
I
time and
tried.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Rutanu, Chidanand, Kunal, and Rekha. Rutanu, Chidanand, Kunal, Agarwal, and Rekha. Yes, Rutanu.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shivoham. Bolo.
Guruji, we seek God when we are in pain.
Good. Very good answer. Nobody gave this answer. Nobody gave this answer. So simple. We seek God when we are in pain. Rutanu said it. See, when we are in pain, not only when we are in pain, when somebody we love is dying, when somebody we love is suffering, immediately we turn our hands, oh God, you know. Or if your doctor tells you, I'm going to amputate your leg has got gangrene, I'm going to cut your leg tomorrow morning. You start saying, oh God, today night, please do magic. Oh God, I pray to you. I love you, God. Please remove the gangrene today night. I want a miracle in my life. Don't we say, oh
and
God, I
Guruji,
want a miracle, oh God.
for students, when they go for exam, at that time also they pray that we should get good marks.
That is different. So now you're saying, first is you said pain, and now you're saying students will for prayers, for marks. But let us see that now they what they say, abhi thoda match mein thoda dam aa gaya. Not a boring match. So many people talking different things. Thoda maja aa gaya match mein. Chidanand, Kunal Agarwal, Krishan. Chidanand.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Actually, whatever man desires is actually ultimately culminates into happiness.
Okay.
So we are innately seeking happiness, but God is happiness. So, you know, directly or indirectly, that instinct tells you to go towards God because such is ananda. So you tend to seek God because you know innately God is bliss. And that's why one is propelled to seek God. And once you know, and once you move on this path of mumukshatvam, then you say, okay, why should I seek God and be mukta only, seek happiness now? Let me get liberated from the cycle of birth and death, which is ultimately full of dukkha only. So
good.
then that seeking for God or happiness turns into seeking for mukti or moksha.
So you're giving two answers. One is for happiness and one is for moksha. Correct?
Yes.
Good. Very interesting. Kunal Agarwal. Yes, Kunal.
Sir, Jyotri here, sir.
Bolo, Jyotri.
So we are seeking God because we are gods.
So if you are God, then why you are seeking God?
Because
if you say we are God, then you imagine you saying the ocean is seeking the ocean. Why should the ocean seek the ocean if the ocean is already ocean?
Right.
Are we seeking God because we are God, or are we seeking God because we want to realize we are God?
You are correct.
Right? You agree, Jyotri?
Yes, sir.
Good. Jyotri says we are seeking God because we want to realize we are God. Krishan, and then Shair, Rajesh. Krishan.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, sir.
I know that I am a ship, and God is the supreme power, and my life is like as a river. And end of the day, every river merge in a sea. Or my life is a journey, and the destiny is God.
So
to smooth the journey of this life, I am seeking the God.
So God is a smoother. God is a smoothie. God is like a smoothie. आजकल हम स्मूदी पीते हैं ना, मैंगो स्मूदी, स्ट्रॉबेरी स्मूदी, तो वो उसको स्मूदी बोलते हैं.
God is a mentor. God is a coach for me. I can talk to him or her.
I'm just joking with you. मतलब हम प्रभु को इसलिए चाहते हैं, प्रभु हमारा जीवन को पीसफुल करो यार, प्रभु please come and make my life peaceful. Correct? सच बात है ना? जिसको भी tension है, anybody has tension in this world, anybody has problem in this world, they say, oh God. That's why whenever there's a problem, what people tell, Christian? First thing what people tell when there's a problem, OMG, oh my God. ऐसे बोलते हैं नहीं बोलते हैं? हाँ? So when there's a problem,
biggest
say,
problem,
OMG, we have a problem. So,
and the biggest problem is that when we are in trouble, then only we are remember God. But God is every time in our heart, so we have to be thankful to Him for everything.
Good. Now before Shair comes and tells, Dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein. Shair, आप ये बोलने वाले हैं क्या और कुछ बोलने वाले हैं Shair? Come on. Shair बोलो. Unmute. Shair, Rajesh.
Guruji, I was going to say that.
Okay, wait. First now Shair. Wait, let Shair speak. हाँ Shair.
सर शिव मेरे दो व्यूज हैं सर.
हाँ बोलो.
एक तो वही आपने बोला दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई, जो सुख में सुमिरन करे तो दुख काहे को होए.
करेक्ट.
एक तो ये मीनिंग है. दूसरा ये है, नशा करा के गिराने वाले तो 1000 मिलते हैं. नशा करा के गिराने वाले तो 1000 मिलते हैं, मजा तो उसमें है जो गिरते हुए को संभाल ले. तो इसलिए भी भगवान की पूजा करते हैं कि मैं कुछ करके दिखाऊंगा.
ब्यूटीफुल. नशा करके गिराने वाले तो 1000 हैं, तो मजा उसमें जो गिरने वाले को संभाले. ये तो बोला आपने शायर. मैं मुश्किल से आपका शायरी रिपीट कर सकता हूँ. But you know what he says, exactly what he said is what he told in a shairi manner, and our dearest Christian told in a prose. Christian ne bola smoothie. God is a smoothie. He makes my life smooth. And Rajesh Shair said, हम जब गिरते हैं, when we fall, when we are falling in life, we remember God. When there are problems, we say, oh God, oh God, oh God. We cry, oh God, my God, where are you, my God? And we cry. But today we want to understand a little bit more deeper. We want to go deeper in the subject. Bliss and Alka. First, Bliss, Alka is asking question after many days. Bliss and Alka, you have to unmute. I hope you know how to do it, but after Bliss. Bliss, yes, Bliss.
You can read
in WhatsApp. In WhatsApp or what? Okay, Bliss is telling me, Bridget says, dear, we need God to guide us when we are in misunderstanding, when we are in joy, when we are in need of beauty. We seek God because we are the energy seeks to join the Supreme. When we understand, we want to join God for our liberation from the rebirth and suffering of this life. So you told many, many things. Bliss told many, many things. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all many, many things. Okay, good. Yes. Your answer is correct. But I like to give answer in simple way. Very simple. Simple. It should be very simple. Okay, Alka. After Alka, we will analyze Bliss answer. Alka.
Pranam, yes, Guruji.
Pranam, Alka, bataiye.
We seek God when we want help, when we want support.
Good.
And to fulfill our desires.
Good.
And to remove obstacles from our life.
Good. Very good. Very good.
Because,
continue.
Because every human being suffers obstacles in the journey of life.
And why do we seek God? Because what do we think, Alka?
Because we think that God will help us, support us, and remove obstacles from our life, and help in fulfilling our desires.
We think God is a magician. We think God is the biggest doctor in the world. We think God, he can make impossible possible. And we think he's Kripalu. We sing a song in the temple. Ashok Nichani likes this song in the temple. What he says in the song in the temple, he says, Bholenath daya karo, Bholenath. भोलेनाथ मेरे नाथ, कृपा भोलेनाथ, दया भोलेनाथ, कृपा भोलेनाथ, दया भोलेनाथ, पार तू ही करना. You heard, Alka? Huh? So
Yeah.
he prays to God like this. He wants kripa, he wants daya, and he wants par karana. So this bhajan actually has a lot of meaning in it. If those of you who have understood, I don't know, let us give. Thank you, Alka. You want to say something more?
Yeah, that's it. And we always see God as a separate entity, and God is somewhere outside us.
But is that true? After attending this call for so many days, you think God is a separate entity? God is outside us? Do you think so?
I don't think 100%, but yes, after listening in a day somewhere, I remember whatever you teach us in the calls.
So you think
And
God is in Kailasha, Brindavan, somewhere God is sitting in the sky in heaven, or you think God is inside your heart?
I think God is inside our heart, and we have to realize that.
Very good, Alka. I like your honesty, I like your clarity, and your answer also was correct. But we have to today, before we go, we must understand A, B, C. We must understand simple, right? So let us see how we can reach this. Maybe we should give the answer in 4 letters. Maybe Sudeep will know the answer. SEEK. Seek. Why we seek God? S answer is in the word SEEK. So let us see what is this answer. But first, Kaumudi, Vijay Kumar, and Rumataji. Kaumudi.
Yes, so God, we need someone to blame. माना कुछ भी नहीं हुआ तो we need someone to blame. No, God is saying that God will not fight. If I say AiR did it, AiR will fight with me. God is not there.
मैं कभी फाइट करता हूँ आपके साथ.
भगवान ने कैसा खेल रचाया, भगवान को मेरी खुशी मंजूर नहीं थी. That way, like people want to blame God. That's why they need God.
Okay, good. So Kaumudi has come with her own unique answer. We want God because there's somebody whom we can blame, somebody whom we can fight with. हाँ? क्या किया था? मेरी माँ को कहाँ किया तुमने? कहाँ है मेरी माँ? हाँ? अमिताभ बच्चन says, no, in the movie. कहाँ है मेरी माँ? Vijay Kumar, which mood are you today? Are you in spiritual mood? Yes, sir.
Pranam Guruji. In fact, the word God is eroded from the centuries, long back from the dawn of civilization. There is no, that God is eroded. The word is eroded. In fact, dogs are available. Dogs are there with human beings.
Sir. Are you seeking God, sir? Do you seek God?
No.
You don't seek God?
No seeking.
Then who you seek? What do you seek?
He's everywhere. What is the point of seeking?
Are beautiful answer. Vijay Kumar says, so now you don't seek, but some people in the world, they are seeking God. Other people are seeking. People who are going to temple, church, they are going to many religious institutions, they are seeking God, or nobody is seeking God?
They're seeking.
Why they are seeking God?
They are seeking because somebody else read the Bhagavad Gita, Quran to them. If they themselves read that Bhagavad Gita, they'll become atheist. They heard it from somebody else. That's why they become Hindus or Christians.
Okay, Vijay Kumar. Thank you. Good, Vijay Kumar. Thank you.
Sir, if one reads Bible himself, he'll become atheist.
Why?
The problem is that priest reads the Bible to him. That's why he's a Christian. That's why he can't.
I don't know. Sometimes your mood clear what the Rajesh told. नशा कराने गिराने वाले बहुत है. Like Vijay Kumar, नशा करा के गिराने वाले बहुत है, लेकिन नशा में गिरता संभालने वाला कम है. Okay, Rumata ji. Thank you, Vijay Kumar. Rumata ji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
बताए माताजी. Why people seek God?
I don't know whether you will like the answer or not, but I feel कि आत्मा का परमात्मा से मिलन होना ही करने के लिए we should seek God.
No, we should seek God is different. Maybe you are seeking God for that reason. But a young child who's 16-year-old going to doing final examination for 10th standard, that child, boy or girl, is praying to God because they want first rank. The child is praying to God not because they
Yes.
want God realization.
Yes.
So there are different people seeking God for different reasons. And today we are trying to understand why are people seeking God. So Rumataji, why do you think people are seeking God, Rumataji?
Guruji sabne bataya hi hai. Everybody has told the reason for materialistic things, for success, for achievement. And when they are in trouble, different people have different problems. They take the support of God to remove all the dukh from their life. But I feel Atma ka Paramatma se milne ke liye we should seek God.
Okay, so you are in that category where you are seeking God for this sake. Let us ask Master Sudip Bhargava. He is an expert in this subject. Sudip Bhargava, you have become, when you are so silent, I have to call you on. And then this Chidanand also wants to say, but Chidanand will give Sudip Bhargava 1 minute and then come to you. Yes, Sudip Bhargava, why people are seeking God? You know the answer, right?
Yes, so 4 type of bhaktas. The first is the Artha.
Yeah.
He goes to God whenever he has troubles. Like a lot of people said that we remember God when there's a problem in front of us. Then Artharthi.
Then
he is the one who's going to go to God for some pleasures. He doesn't have a problem, but he has some desires to be fulfilled.
Then
third and the fourth one are very different from the other two because they look for God. So the Jigyasu will ask God for himself. I want you. I'm not looking for any worldly desires. I want you now. I want to get liberated. I want you. And Jnani would be the one who knows that God is inside him. He himself is God. So that is where his search ends.
So Sudeep is a master in this chapter of, so I call upon master to give us this gyan. So Sudeep knows this very clearly. Some things like, you tell Sudeep the pole vault, he will tell you the clear example of the pole vault. But sometimes when Sudeep's mind is in command, then that subject he gets lost. But this clarity on the 4 type of bhaktas is very clear. But Sudeep, today you're going to learn something. There are no 4 type of seekers. We are going beyond you have to replace that page with a new page. It is SEEK, seek, because Artharthi people will not understand. You tell Rumataji after 1 week, she will say, "Kya bola aapne Artharthi? Mujhe samajh mein nahi aata hai." So the simple thing is SEEK. So Sudhi, before we end this call, we will give it clarity. Okay, Chidanand. So don't let the call close, Sudip, before we have clarity. Chidanand, yes, sir.
I just wanted to attempt that SEEK.
Very good. You can attempt. Then I don't have to attempt. If you attempt, I don't have to attempt. Yes, sir.
No, but see, one is to sorrow, because to remove sorrow, so for elimination of sorrow, one seeks God.
Very good.
Other one is to get enlightened. The third one is to basically for enjoyment, because he just wants bliss or happiness.
Very good.
And the other one is to seek knowledge.
Very good. You are a master, I told you. See, so you have got SIP frequency, but thoda usme dal mein kuch kara. Kuch thoda, you need a little bit more. When your frequency is not exactly on the station, then you get 2 stations. You get 1 station coming. Suppose you are listening to English song.
Global stuff.
So you are very close. Your frequency is very close and it is amazing. So you, me and Sudeep, we will finalize this at the end. But we have got Rekha. Rekha wants to give her. Let me see what mood Rekha is in now. Yes, Rekha.
Shivam.
Shivam. Bolo.
People are seeking God to attain.
To attain?
Moksha.
Moksha.
To be free from the cycle of rebirth.
Very good. Good answer. Good answer. So Rekha says people are seeking God for moksha, for nirvana, for liberation from the cycle. Correct answer. But that's not the only. So what are the reasons for people seeking God? Because you, to be a master on this path, to be an enlightened soul, to be a person who is going forward, you need to have clarity. Suppose tomorrow, Chidanand said that, I'm seeking enjoyment. Not Chidanand says somebody is seeking enjoyment. So suppose every day you say, I want Rava dosa, I want Rava dosa. Wherever you go, if suppose Chidanand goes and they say, we will give plain dosa, Chidanand will get up and walk out. Nahi, mujhe plain dosa nahi chahiye. Mujhe Rava dosa chahiye. Then he will go to next restaurant. Sir, you have Rava dosa? He said, no, I don't have Rava dosa. Then they get out and I will go to next restaurant. I want Rava dosa. This is called enjoyment. So Rekha is talking about something else. And Chidanand also put it in categories. But today we will have clarity. What are the various reasons? And I'm telling you, in this journey of self-realization, God realization, enlightenment, happiness, spirituality, the word God has to be there. Some people are wondering why we talk of God. Without God, there is no spirituality. The word God is, in our language, it is sip. But it doesn't mean that we are eliminating God from our vocabulary. No, we are just changing the word, because God has a wrong meaning. God is somebody with name and form, and sip is a supreme immortal power. So we need to get to that clarity, and that's very important. Without this clarity, there can be no enlightenment. Chandra and Bliss again. Chandra.
AiR, as death comes close, people tend to seek God in
As
the fear of what's
close,
going to happen.
Yes.
People tend to seek God. As the example that you have given, the spacecraft was falling down, and even the scientists had to come out with their hands closed.
Yeah, because you're helpless, right? Because that comes in the category what Chidanand talked of as suffering. I call it suffering. Chidanand called it sorrow. It's the same thing. Suffering and sorrow is the same thing. We can choose one word. So the people who don't, they are. Why do people, Chandra? Why people are praying to God at the moment of death? You know why? Because they believe death is suffering. If death was a celebration, then they would not pray to God, because they relate death to be suffering. So the word death comes under the gamut of the word suffering. All right. So we have got now Bliss and then Mr. Nichani. Yes, Bliss.
I would like to add something. Seek, it will be maybe surrender, enlightenment, enjoyment, and knowledge.
Okay, good attempt. See, Bliss is French, and for her to attempt acronym SEEK, not an acronym, but this is not called an acronym, but it is what is seeking. So good, Bliss. We in about 2 minutes we will come with the answer jointly. Sudeep and Chidanand, we will put the answer together. So Ashok.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam.
Sarji, S for surrender.
Okay. Why will you seek God if you surrender?
You have to surrender to Him.
No, you have to give it. Why the question, Ashok? Why? We'll go to your next letter. I'm just telling, because Bliss, I could not discuss with Bliss because English, she has a problem. So we don't seek. Why do people seek God? Not because of surrender. We surrender when we seek God, yes. But we don't seek God because of surrender. But continue. What is your other 3 letters? E?
Eliminate.
What eliminate?
Eliminate, escape, karmas.
Okay. Then what else?
SEEK. Surrender, eliminate, escape, karmas. For liberation.
Okay. Good. Ashok is trying. All of you are becoming experts in this acronym business. But let us ask who's over. Girish, you want to say something? You're not attempted? No. So let us try to put. Vinita wants to say. Yes, Vinita. Unmute Vinita.
So,
Shivoham.
I would like to attempt the SEEK.
Yes, tell me.
Spiritual enlightenment, evolution beyond karma.
Okay. Good.
I don't know whether I'm right. It's just an attempt.
No, you have to make. See, only when you make an attempt, you can say right or wrong. Na?
Yeah.
See, there are two types of people in this call. One who fail even before trying. Who are the people who fail before trying? They don't even try. Matlab, they fail even they don't even want to try. But there's a second category who wants to try. Then they are the ones who progress in life. Because at least they are trying. Right. Now let us quickly come to, we have got Arpan. Yes, Arpan? Arpan, switch on your video for your first time if you're new, if you can. Otherwise, please speak, Arpan. Heavy. Arpan, you'll unmute and speak.
Well, sir, good evening to everyone, those who are participating here. I would like to say that for me, God is a positive energy, and whatever we do is based on whatever we wish to do. Actually, if we don't work hard, it's not the God will work for you.
So, okay, Arpan got cut off. I don't know what happened. Okay, so retake them now. So let us quickly put this together. Rumataji, you want to say something? Rumataji?
Guruji, suffering, entanglement, and karmas transcended.
Okay, so let us quickly go, starting with Sudeep's answer and then taking Chidanand's answer. The first bhakta, what Sudeep said, is artha. Chidanand, before when you said S, you also said sorrow, right? The first one. So it is, both of you are on the same page. The first S stands for we seek God because we are suffering. The first S. The second S, what Chidanand said, but the order is wrong. The second S we go to God is for enjoyment, for pleasure. In order of what Sudeep says, Artha and then Artharthi. Sudeep, you get it, Sudeep? Suffering and enjoyment. And the third reason we seek God, what Sudeep said, is Jigyasu, for enlightenment. So that the three is S, E, E, and then K. The moment the first is we seek God because of S, suffering. Bliss, you're following? Because of suffering. The second is because of enjoyment or ecstasy, whatever you call it. Some people for enjoyment, some people for ecstasy. The third is very clear for enlightenment. And the fourth person does not seek God because he has K. He has the knowledge or the realization that God is within. So in reality, there are only three types of seekers. And the fourth one is the one who has the knowledge. I'm using the word knowledge because of K. Actually, it has to be SEER. But I'm teaching you all a method to remember. So Bliss, I hope you remember Tina and Vidita and Rumataji, Kaumudi. I hope you all remember what we are saying. So the reason man goes to God, oh God, the fear of death. Somebody, Chandra said, because of death, comes in this category of suffering. Death is considered to be suffering. Disease is suffering, sorrow, suffering. So the point is this, that we are going to God because of one, suffering. 2, Deepali, because of enjoyment or ecstasy. 3, because of enlightenment. And at the fourth state, if you already get that enlightenment, if you reach that state where you are enlightened, right? Then that knowledge, what? I am God. I am nothing. I am nothing. The knowledge, I am nothing. It's the realization, I am nothing. Then you don't seek God. You are with God. You remain in that state of God realization. So friend, it's very important in this journey. Before it's very in this journey. Why are we seeking enlightenment? Why are you and me on this call today? Why are we on this call? We are on this call Because we are seeking something. In the beginning, we all had problems. Who amongst us in this call, tell me one person who has no problem in your life? We all had problems. We all had problems and we all have problems. And we seek God. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. We wish, oh my God, oh my God. Some people, Krishna, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. They take the mala, and they keep on doing mala jap. The rosary. Many people, I know Christians, many Christians, they hold the rosary. And then when somebody told somebody who was holding the rosary, he said, humanitarian hands that serve are nobler than the hands that turn the beads of a rosary. Humanitarian hearts that serve are nobler than the hands that turn the beads of a rosary. So, my dear friends, the first, when you're seeking God because you are suffering. Second, you are seeking God because of enjoyment or ecstasy. Third, you are seeking God because you want enlightenment, you want liberation, you want realization. And fourth, after you finish SEE, when there is the knowledge, when there's the realization, what? दूर नहीं वो प्रभु तो पास ही है आत्मा ही परमात्मा है रे दूर नहीं वो पास ही है. When you realize God is within, God is near, God is not far, Prabhu paas hai, param amar anant anadi sarva shakti. God is SIP. God is not God, G-O-D, giver of dreams, the granter of destiny. No. God is SIP, supreme immortal power. When you realize that, then you stop seeking God. You stop seeking God. And I don't know where you are. How many of you would like to say where you are? Would you like to share? We have another 2 minutes before we close. Where are you in this journey? Would you like to share? Anybody? Are you seeking God because of suffering, because of ecstasy or enjoyment, because of you want enlightenment, or you already have the knowledge of God? Vinita, where are you? Unmute. Yes, Vinita.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. Okay, good.
No, that's
As I told you.
Answer. I can't go either way yet.
No,
but
good. But you understand what we are talking,
yes.
right? You have got to seek. Okay. Hemlata, unmute Hemlata.
Yes, sir. I think I'm in the part of enlightenment.
Very good.
Third one.
Very good. So it's not that you are suffering. You're not praying because you're suffering. You're not seeking because of enjoyment. You want enlightenment. And this is what you want. Right? Yeah, good. So, Krishan, yes, Krishan.
Sir, in the third stage, I'm not suffering from anything. And all the time I'm in enjoyment. There's nothing to be worried for me.
Yeah.
I'm on the path of enlightenment. And I will be in the final stage soon.
Very good. So, my dear friends, this is something which I want you all to absorb. See, every day we take a different subject, right? We take a different subject, and the subject we take helps us on this journey of enlightenment. Because it's not an easy subject. Today I was doing a recording with one Dr. Aditi Govitrikar. I don't know how many of you know Dr. Aditi Govitrikar. She was once Mrs. World. So today from Times of India, there was an interview for half the day, and hopefully we will share with you the clippings and this shortly. And we were talking about how people are lost in this world. People are lost because there are so many voices. There are so many opinions. There are so many interpretations. And because there are so many voices and opinions and interpretations, we get lost. You know, people say, okay, they go and buy the best murti of Krishna, gold made in gold of Krishna. They go to Jaipur to buy a big, beautiful marble statue of Lord Shiva. And they buy a linga. Yeah, because they want to pray. They want to seek God. Some people are going to Jerusalem. Some people are just now, a friend of mine last month, my friend went to Jerusalem. Why? Because they want to visit the Holy Land. And Sudeep went to the Holy Land in Kailash Manasarovar. So the point is, it's okay. And Ashok goes to Rameshwaram and Haridwar and Kedarnath every month. Ashok does one every month or 2 months. He will do one pilgrimage. But why are we going to pilgrimage? Why are we seeking God? It's not, oh, I'm just doing time pass. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of eating rava dosa. So now I'm seeking God. I'm praying to God. No, it's not like that. We are seeking God either because S, we are suffering. E, we want happiness. We want enjoyment or ecstasy. E, we want enlightenment. Or K, that we stop seeking God. We want to realize God. The knowledge is there that God is within. Then we are the fourth category, seeking enlightenment. You move from that seeking enlightenment to realizing the knowledge that God is within. So today, Sudeep, we have moved from 4 types of bhaktas to 3 types of bhaktas. 3 bhaktas. And the 4th bhakta is a jnani, which you said is a jnani, but he's no more a bhakta. Because there's no duality. He knows he is God. He is not seeking God. And administrator tells me, any of you who want to ask a question, especially when you're new, you must have your video on. The administrator just send me a message. Otherwise, we don't know who a new person is. We want the video to be on. If you're a new person, to ask a question. See you tomorrow at 8 with folded hands. I bow down to you.